Hello everybody, this is Tina with Tia's Treasures. Today I have for you day 7 of our Advent calendar. Let's see, 7. That's a fairly big one. Let's see what we got under there. It's like, come on, open up you. I don't want to peek at what's stencils. Okay. If I can get it out. Stencil, and glued pretty thickly. So there are 3 stencils. Okay then. Well, I guess all we can do is put them together and let's make a card. Okay, I've tried coloring with this stencil to see how it turned out, and my pads, I don't know, I got ink in places that I don't understand how it got there. So we're going to try again. And I've got a card down. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to go in with less colors, I think, this time. First time I had tried, I tried multiple colors, and I still have a lot of colors here. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Before I had like 8. Don't ask me. I don't know why I was trying so many colors with such a small stencil. I think I was just being overly ambitious. So let's go ahead. I decided I'm going to cut this panel down so I don't need to have it in the middle like I originally tried putting it in the middle, and I was trying to be really careful, and now I'm just going to put it right on the edge. Put it on the edge there with a piece of low tack tape. Come on, stick down. And for the green, I'm going to go in with some pine, some Simon Says Positively Saturated ink in pine. And that's what we're going to use for our greenery. And I'm going to try to be careful and not get it in these little tiny dots, because that's going to be yellow. They're going to be the centers of some other florals we have. I probably should put a little tiny mask over it just to be safe. Well, we're done with that one, so we don't have to worry about it. But we'll put a little piece of tape over. And now we can take that off. It slid anyway. I moved it out of the way. I'm going to go in with yellow, and for this we do have a tiny little blending brush. And we're going to get these tiny little spots here. And there's 4 of them, which is going to be like the center. Oh, look at that. We actually got a tiny little bit of green in there anyway. Well, I am not going to stress over it. Is what it is. We're going to remove we still have the center floral. How about that? I want to do some peony with that one. And do I have a kind of a medium brush here? I've got some brushes that aren't quite as tiny as the one we used on the yellow, but are still pretty small. It's a Hero Arts brush I haven't used yet, so we're going to use it on here. That's a real pretty pink. It'll dry back a bit. Okay. I didn't cover up the yellow. How about that? Now we can take this off. And that's a little smeared. I don't think I'm ever going to get perfect colors with this. And for the second stencil here. Let's see. Goes about like that because we need to cover up the yellow, or in the case of where it's smeared, the greenish yellow. Doesn't green and yellow kind of make blue? So it should be looking more blue. Oh well. There are little spots where you can like mark so you can line up this stencil perfectly. Let's go ahead and go back in with the peony and make that a little bit darker. There. And now we're going to go in for these 4 little spots. We're going to use some heather. And where's my purple one? Purple. I have that one. I don't know if I'm in frame or not, but all I'm doing is wiping off my brushes. Get these. Oh, I've got these 2 florals too. See, I'm not really paying attention, am I? I must have like Christmas on my mind. I'm trying to figure out what I'm getting everybody. I have no idea. And, you know, I've got some kids. Well, I've got my kids that are like, this one wants everything. That one says you don't have to get me anything. And I'm going to get them stuff. So it would just be so much easier if they just tell me what they want. Be done with it. Okay, we're going to come back in here with this peony for these. It's a very pretty pink we're putting down. I love it. Okay. And pine for our greenery again. And I moved my stencil, even though I got it taped down. Look at that. Ah! You know what? I might just have to do this off camera because I keep messing it up. And now let's go ahead and put our 3rd stencil down and see if we can get this to look halfway decent. And try to tape that down again. Now stay. We still got that center floral we got to be a little bit conscious of. That one we are going to go in with a slightly darker color and hope for the best. And let's peel it back and see what it all looks like. Pretty good, except for that mess up there. Okay, I did end up, I redid the stencil because we kind of had a mess right there. So it's all the same colors. I just redid it off camera. You know, 3rd time's a charm. This is the 3rd time I tried doing the stencil, once off camera. with my husband yelling and the dogs barking. Well, I was on camera. I just decided not to use that take and redid it. And then the second time was the one you saw. And then this one was the third time. And then I cut it down to its, what is it? It is 3 3/4 by 2.5. And then I cut this piece of gold cardstock out to 4 by 2 3/4. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mat that down. And then I've got a piece of, is it Doll Pink cardstock from Simon Says, that is 4 by 5 1/4 that we're going to mat it with. And we're going to do this landscape. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mat this down, or glue that down. And we're going to glue that in the center there. And we are going to use the sentiment that came in day 2 of our Advent calendar that says, "Hello, friend." But because we don't have a whole lot of room here with this on, the friend kind of comes down. We are going to just mask off where it says friend and just ink the word hello. And look at that. How did I get ink right there? Do I have ink on my hand? I don't know. It looks like there's a little bit of ink right there, which is okay. We can turn this over. I'm just getting ink everywhere. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't see any on me or on the stamp. Okay, let's try again. Make sure we're going to have this where we want it, because I don't want to have to, you know, come back in with another piece of Doll Pink cardstock and do it again. I was thinking of up here in this corner. I mean, down there could do, or up. I don't know. What do you think? Down there or in the corner? Well, we have everything centered. Or maybe down there. Oh, it's a tough one. I wish you were here to tell me what you thought. Well, when you watch this, tell me where you would have put it. I'm kind of, I like it up in that corner for some reason. But more if it says hello friend, just the hello I think might not do too well. Okay, we're going to play it safe. We're going to go right down there. I don't know why, but that's what we're going to do. So let's put my cardstock in here. Pull up my magnet. And for the center again, try to center it in here. Get everything nice and centered. And I'm probably still going to glue crooked because that's what I do. I am the crooked crafter. Hello, my name is Tina, and I am the crooked crafter. So, hello. I could measure that out. What is that? 5 1/4. Half of 5 is 2 1/2. 2 and 2 1/2 and 1/8. So we've got 2 1/2, and just, yeah, we're just gonna scooch that right there. That should be fine. Let's hope anyway. And get that straight. Put it up just a little bit. Pick that up, and then we will put the little tape over friend as we ink it up. Forgot my ink. I'm going to use some VersaFine Clear Nocturne ink. I've got some of this, and I've got some VersaFine Onyx Black. I'm not sure what the difference is. Let's go ahead and get that hello nice and inked up. And then we will take, we missed a little bit of that. So we're going to, now I've got ink on my fingers, but I know and I can get it off. Okay, and Let's see. It shouldn't make too much difference. Come on. Hello. And if we got any ink from that F, we'll just erase it. Yeah, we got a little bit there. We'll sand erase that. Put this off to the side. And get my little sand eraser out, because even though I thought I got all that little ink off with my finger, I did not. But we can erase that real easy. And it might not be 100% perfect, but it is pretty darn good, I think. Okay. Now let's go ahead and glue down our mat. And we will glue down our stencil. Should we pop up our doll pink, you think? I don't know. Looks pretty good eyeballing it. Might be just a little high, but I don't care. I like it. And then we will glue this down. And I think your crooked crafter is just gonna put that down flat. I kind of like the way it looked flat. But first, let's get this centered where it needs to go. I think these pinks match really nicely. And now I'm going to get that, and that's going to be matted as well. So yeah, I kind of like it just flat. So if you liked this video and didn't mind watching me, you know, go through absolute agony trying to get my stencils down, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And, you know, if you've watched this far, come on, you can even, you know, give me a thumbs up for hate watching it. That's what you're doing. Hopefully that's not what you're doing, though. Hopefully I gave you a little laugh or two. You can like giggle at my misfortune, because in the end, I think this card is really pretty. You know, it's like, I don't know that I even want to give it any embellishments or anything. I just like it's kind of clean and simple, and I like it that way. So anyway, that's it for now, everyone, and bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow.